Hey you guys, welcome back to another Buffbunny haul. This time we are reviewing slash try on haul slash review, honest review, whatever you want to call it, the Summit 2026 collection, which is launching the 31st. And I am super excited about this specific collection. As you guys can see, I'm already wearing something from the collection. I am obsessed with many of the items that are launching. I'm excited to give you guys insight as to what to expect. So let's get right into this haul, shall we? If you've seen my try on hauls, there is no try on haul that I don't start with like opening a Diet Coke, Coke Zero, whatever you want to call it. We are having a little Diet Coke. She is perfect, she is crispy, so let's open this baby up. Crispy. I'm also having, because I literally just got back from work and I got ready whatever I could, a little bit of blush, a little bit of whatever, and I'm having my loaded bowl. This has to be like my favorite meal prep ever. Before I go into details about this collection, I want you guys to keep in mind that this collection is mainly for like the winter people, okay? Where I live, winter's not that serious. There's no snow, there's nothing. So I feel like a lot of the stuff that you have on this collection, they can go very well with those people who have really cold weather. In this specific collection, like I mentioned, I loved it. There's a few downfalls that I found on many of the items, which I am kind of sad about because there's like bodysuits that I absolutely adore from Buffbunny, and like this time around, they didn't like fill up my heart, you know? And obviously, like I mentioned, this is more of like a winter collection. So there's not a lot of like sportswear, which I was like kind of sad because I'm always at the gym, literally. But on the other hand, you get to have a variety. So we're gonna go straight into this haul. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this collection, colors that you can expect to see, prints that you get to see, and just a little bit about this collection, okay? Like I said, this is a beautiful collection. However, for those who are looking for like gym wear, there's really not gonna be much, at least in my opinion, that I loved and like fell in love with. But we do have really cute sweatpants, and that's literally the most beautiful thing that Buffbunny has ever created. And I will say, I need every color. So just like every other haul, I'm gonna be talking about the item and I'm gonna have the try on here on the side. I just find that that's a little bit more beneficial. So we're gonna do that. So yeah, let's get straight into this haul, shall we? All right, so iPad is out, which means I got all my notes here. But this collection, as mentioned in the description here, is for the in-between zones like cool gyms, warmer cities, or outdoor workouts like Heat Up Fast. We do have things such as the Dream Heather that returns and new additions to the Dream Heather, okay? So here are the colors that you can expect to see in this collection. We have Heather Gray, Heather Charcoal, Heather Pink, Heather Green, White, Onyx Black, Plastic Pink, Lucky Charm, Pink Camo, Pink Snow Camel, and Honeydew. These are all really pretty colors. I feel like the ones that kind of fit the season a little bit more are all of them except for the green, in my opinion. The green is beautiful though. I was gonna get my hands on some stuff, but I feel like it doesn't really suit the season myself. We have things specifically designed for mobility, cardio, and recovery. So I am only going to be talking about the items that I received because I feel like there's no need for me to talk about items that I did not get. You know, like that wouldn't make any sense if I'm trying it on. You know what I mean? With that being said, in terms of mobility, I did get the Dream Heather V-neck tank and the Dream Heather leggings. Now, the Dream Heather is absolutely beautiful. I think it is definitely a staple, especially if you're somebody that like kind of likes to go to Pilates or you don't like to show much. I think this is like the perfect top. So we do, again, it is the fabric Dream Heather. It is a medium coverage and medium support. I don't have any girls, you know, in the front, so I don't worry about that, but it is medium support. It does have removable bust pads. It is a waist length fit, and And it does have an under bust contour seam, and I feel like that kind of enhances the girls. But like I said, I ain't got much, so this is gonna be priced at $48, and it is really, really beautiful, buttery soft. I feel like it's a really nice feel to it. I love the fabric. Now, I paired this top with, obviously, with the Dream Heather legging, Heather Pink, both top and bottom. And okay, you're not gonna see it on this video because one, girl, I got an extra small. I do not fit in an extra small, not even in my dreams, okay? So I returned it and I had to get a medium, okay? And by the way, you will see that in most of my hauls now, I am sizing up to a medium. I am no longer small, and I cannot afford any much small pieces in my closet, if I'm being honest. I feel like my hips I feel a little bit wider, and I don't think that the small looks good on me anymore, okay? Y'all could have been honest before. So I just sized up to a medium. So the Dream Heather leggings, I am getting them in a medium, and they are priced at $70. It is the same fabric as the top, obviously, but they are medium compression, high-rise waistband, and hidden back rise elastic that flatters the glutes. I'm gonna be including a picture for this. We do have 3 different inseams. We have short, which is 23 inches, regular, which is 25, and tall, which is 27. I am 5'4", and I stick to the regular, which is 25. They are a little bit long, but I don't like leggings or sweatpants that are like brincacharcos. I don't like them to be short, so I'd rather just have them like hanging a little bit. That is fine by me. In the top, in the Dream Heather V-neck tank, I also got a medium. I have noticed that a lot of things from Buffbunny have been fitting me really tight from my back, or I just have a big back. I don't know, but I'm not a small anymore. Even though I don't have any girlies, I think my back is just wide. And if I stick to a small, it is no longer comfortable for me. So again, I will be sharing my measurements so you guys can get the idea. But I don't feel like I'm a small anymore. But the colors are absolutely beautiful. This is like a set, yes, that I would wear for mobility. I would wear this set mainly to like Pilates, yoga, but not anywhere near for like strength training. This is not built for strength training, okay? So I'm wearing a medium in the top, and I would have stuck to a medium in the Dream Heather leggings. They are true to size. One thing I did hear from the girls, because I didn't even try the extra small leggings. Like I was just, no, there was no reason for me. The Heather Pink is very, very translucent, so not squat proof, not at all, okay? So if you want to stick to like a squat proof, either the Heather Charcoal, which is the darker, or the Heather Green, but both the Heather Gray and the Heather Pink are very light colors. You will most likely see your underwear through this. Okay, just an FYI. Now, designed for cardio, which I am 100% agree with this. We have 2 new pieces that I at least have not seen since I started working with Buffbunny. Colorado Fleece Sports Bra. I love this sports bra. Again, I found that a lot of the things on this specific collection came a little bit smaller. So there's a lot of things that I wish I would have sized up. But anyways, this sports bra, I stuck to a medium. I'm wearing the Onyx Black. The fabric is Colorado Fleece, medium coverage, removable bust pads, and reflective detail. Now, I feel like the Colorado Fleece sports bra and the leggings are part of like, if I'm going hiking, I'm going like somewhere outdoors where it's cold, because they are very soft from the inside. They kind of feel like a thermal, like they'll keep you warm. I think, yeah, I mean, you can definitely use it while cardio, but I feel like you will get hot if it's not winter time, if that makes any sense. It is going to be priced at $40, and we have 4 colors that will be launching with it. I myself got a size medium, and I wish I would have sized up to a large. Like I said, I don't know if I just have like a big back, or like what is going on with me, or if it's just a collection. Onyx Black does tend to come really small, or smaller than average. So maybe a large would have been a little bit more comfortable, because I do feel like it's very tight, specifically around this area. However, it is beautiful. It's very, very like dainty. There's not much going on, but I love that. But yeah, I loved it. It's just not my favorite, if that makes any sense. And the fact that it comes in smaller, I'm just like, girl, what is going on? Colorado Fleece zip jacket. I do have this one, but it's in the older one, which is the Onyx Black. This is like the most beautiful jacket I have ever owned. I literally wear it all the time. It's annoying how much I wear it because it just gives you like a BBL effect, point blank period. This one is beautiful and it's gonna come in 4 different colors. It is priced at $70. Colorado fleece legging. Okay, I wanted to love them so bad. Like and I do, okay? Don't get me wrong, but I wanted to love them more than I love them. Does that make sense? I wanted to like fall in love with them and like have you guys fall in love with them too. The inside is also like a thermal. They also come in 3 different lengths, which I love. They do make the glutes look really good. That's one thing I loved. I was like looking at myself in the mirror at the gym and I was like, girl, these leggings, like there's no scrunch, there's nothing, but your bum looks good, okay? And that's all we really care about, like how it accentuates our body. And I love that about the Colorado fleece. However, there is a downfall to this legging, and it's something that the girls and I were talking on the group chat. It's, why does it feel like it's such a low waist on the back? Because I feel like my butt crack is gonna be out in like 5 minutes. I walk a little and I feel like it rolls down and it's very low from the back. Like this, if I squat in this legging, trust me, somebody will see my butt crack type of thing. So they are supposed to be high-waisted. Yeah, high-rise waistband. However, the back is not that high waist. We all found that it would roll down a little, and that's one of the biggest downfalls for me, at least in a legging, because we want to cover every single part that we can as a female, especially if we're doing legs, okay? So I think like this legging might be a little bit more for like a hiking, like somewhere outdoorsy activity, but do not do legs in these leggings, okay? I'm wearing a size medium in this legging as well, and I, again, wish I would have sized up to a large. I do feel like it comes very small. It's very compressive in a sense. It's not like it's light to medium compression, but what I mean is it's hard to get in those leggings, okay? And so I wish I would have sized up to a large. I would have been much, much more comfortable. I wouldn't have such an issue when it comes to like putting them on, because it's pretty annoying, honestly, to have issues when it comes to putting on your leggings. I'm sorry, but I just hate it, okay? But like I said, they are beautiful. It's just there is a downfall to these leggings. They will be priced at $68. Now, another piece that I wanted to love and I just like can't find my way around it, Colorado fleece bodysuit. For the girlies who love snowboarding or like you guys are outdoor in the snow, this is literally the most perfect bodysuit. That it comes extremely small. In my opinion, I could have sized up to an extra large and I would still feel good in it, okay? I got a medium. It was hard as hell for me to get them up my legs. I feel like I couldn't even put them up that high. And it just feels weird around my coochie area because I can't put them up that high. The zipper, everything feels super tight. In my opinion, it is not the best bodysuit. It is beautiful, but just how compressive it comes in and how small it comes in, I don't know how to feel about it. I did get the plastic pink color, and I feel like either the camel prints and the onyx black colors are going to come in smaller. So if you're getting any of those 2 colors, I feel like there's gonna be issues. There's gonna be a lot of returns because if I'm being completely honest, I feel like it was gonna hug my body, make me look like I had gotten straight out of a BBL. And it kind of does the opposite for me. I feel like I look like a box, and it is not my favorite bodysuit. I feel like it looks beautiful on the model. It looks absolutely stunning on so many of the athletes. But it's just not my cup of tea. I don't know if I would ever wear it. Probably if I go to the snow and I throw on some like snow boots and something like that. But it's just not, this bodysuit is not giving, if I'm being honest. Like the compression that it has, I do not love it. It will be priced at $86, and we have the, obviously it's the Colorado fleece fabric, so you can find that the inside's a little bit warmer. Light to medium compression, inseam is 26 inches and 28, so we only have regular and tall. Supportive mesh lining on the sides, so you have thumb holes. I love thumb holes. And we have the hidden clasp at bust for zipper assist. That does help because the zipper itself, girl, that thing was gonna roll down by itself. Watch vent and leggings pocket. Like I said, it's a beautiful bodysuit. Just sadly, I don't feel like it suits my body type. I am somebody with wider hips, smaller bust, and I don't think it accentuates my body much. There's a lot of like things that don't accentuate my body, so I kind of obviously have to stay away from them because I want to look good. and this piece was just not it. Going into the Colorado fleece headband, I absolutely love these headbands. There's going to be 5 different prints. They will be priced at $12. I love any accessories from Buffbunny. I feel like I always love when they throw like clips and headbands. I feel like it's beautiful. Now for recovery, which is literally my absolute favorite part about this collection. And there's nothing that I would pass on when it comes to recovery, if I'm being honest. Well, maybe one thing, which is the bralette. The plush fleece bralette. This bralette, I'm actually wearing it here at the bottom, feels very tight to be a bralette. When I think about a bralette, I think of something that's going to be comfortable, something that you can move around, like you're gonna be at home with this bralette, right? No, this thing comes very tight, and it does have obviously adjustable straps in the back, which I obviously find that they help. However, I got a medium and it still fits kind of tight around this area, the bust area. And again, that's not something that I expect in a bralette, but it is beautiful and it is very comfy. So if you could size up, I could have sized up to a large, but I did not know they were going to come this small. They will be priced at $38. It does not have any removable bust pads. Sorry. It is the plush fleece fabric. I love plush fleece, okay? Plush fleece, hands down, best fabric Buffbunny has ever made. It is a medium coverage, light support, and adjustable straps, like I mentioned. It is beautiful, and I feel like it's gorgeous to like pair it around with your sweatpants whenever you're home. Like, this is a staple, okay? Absolutely loved it. The plush fleece crew pullover, girl, it is absolutely amazing. It is the plush fleece fabric, relaxed fit. The embroidery, some of them have them, some of them don't. They are only in the plastic pink and heather gray color only, and it does have thumb holes. Honestly, this pullover is beautiful. I sized up to a large. This is the only thing I got in a large, and I probably should have picked everything large. This does come, I do feel like it's a little bit oversized, obviously, but I wanted it to be extra oversized. So I could have stuck to a medium and it would have been oversized, but my thinking is I want to be comfy and I want to be cozy. So let me get the large, you know? And I loved it. I love how it looks. Now the Halo long sleeve baby tee, which is the one that I'm wearing, is absolutely beautiful. I love her. I feel like this is definitely something that you can wear to the gym. I wear all my Halo long sleeves to the gym, okay? Even though they're not sweat proof, but it's okay. The one that I'm wearing is the waist length. The fabric is Halo, and it's a soft, lightweight stretch. It is long sleeve with, yep, thumb holes. You know it. And I am wearing a medium on it, okay? I could have done a large as well. I don't know if it's the print or I don't know if things are just getting smaller, but I found them to be kind of small. Now, obviously the best for last, we have the plush fleece straight leg sweatpant. Girl, if I could get every color, I would do it. This is the most perfect sweatpant I have ever owned. I believe last year they also launched some colors that I absolutely loved. And I just love this sweatpant. The fact that it's flare makes it 10 times better. I don't like any joggers, okay? I don't like the skinny joggers. I feel like that's outdated. We need the flares, and the flares are so beautiful. This is literally like my favorite thing from Buffbunny. Like, I could sleep with these sweatpants on. I could do everything in the sweatpants on and I would not care. Like, if I have this, I don't need anything else. And honestly, I'm probably gonna snatch some more during launch day. But we do have the plush fleece straight leg sweatpant. The inseams are 29 inches, which is short, 31 inches, which is regular, and 34 inches, which is tall. I'm 5'4" and I'm wearing the regular, which are 31 inches. Yes, they are a tad bit long. I don't know if they're going to shrink. I don't know, but there's this one time that I got short. I threw them in, not these, but I had some cargo pants from Buffbunny, and I threw them in the washer. Tell me why they shrunk, and now like they fit super short. So I'm never doing short in my life. So I just stick to regular. They are relaxed fit. They do have draw cord and side pockets. I'm wearing a size medium. Now, my sister also tried them on because I had also bought them. I bought her the same set that I had. I thought when I tried them on, I was like, I don't know if it's just me, but do they come smaller or what the heck? And sure enough, they do come smaller. I think that from the hip area, they feel much tighter, and my sister said the same thing. Not really from like anywhere else, just the hip area. So if you are looking for like a more relaxed fit, you could even size up. But if you don't mind having them a tiny bit tight, then you're good. You stick true to size. Or I feel like the more you wear them, the more they loosen up. They're like those jeans, you know, that the more you wear them, the more they loosen up. So I think you can never really go wrong. It just depends on your preference. I honestly don't think the large would have looked good on me. I feel like maybe they would have been a little bit too big for my legs. So I just decided to stick to a medium. They are absolutely beautiful. The print that I'm wearing is the pink camo. And you guys, this camo is beautiful. Like the print, I think Buffbunny nailed it. And I just feel like I need everything in this specific print. Like everything that you can think of. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my haul. One of my top picks, or actually my top picks for the specific launch, would be stick to the sweatpants, the pullover, and the hip tank. Those are my top 3, and those would really be the only things that I'm snatching from Summit 2026. Not that I don't like anything else, but I think these are my top things. Obviously, if I'm keeping y'all in a budget, these 2 things will do, okay? Or these 3 things will do. And if I could, I would get more than just one color for the sweatpants and the pullover. I don't know when they're coming back. Yeah, if I'm keeping y'all in a budget, get all the colors for the sweatpants and the pullovers. You won't regret purchasing them. But other than that, that pretty much concludes my haul. I will be leaving my measurements so you guys can get an idea. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me or even leave a comment on this YouTube. Yeah, I'm just here to keep it real with y'all. This was not my favorite collection. Well, it is my favorite collection. I take that back. However, there's a lot of pieces that I just feel like needed a little bit more work. A lot of pieces that I thought would fit me and they kind of don't look the best on me, which I'm sad. But I do love the fact that we're bringing a little bit more lounge, not just strictly gym wear. But like I said, sweatpants and pullover are my top 2 picks. And obviously Code Maria saves you 10%, but it also supports me. And just for the record, yes, I am 5'4". A lot of you all say that I'm a little bit taller, that I look taller. I am not tall, okay? I am a Mexican 5'4". So I'm 5'4". I wear regular in all my leggings, or yeah, in all my leggings and sweatpants. I stick to a medium in almost everything except for the pullover. This collection, there's a lot of sizing up that's gonna be needed. And I'm telling y'all now, okay? I hope y'all enjoyed this haul. If there's anything better that I can do on the next haul, then please let me know. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. And thank you so much for watching.